What's up YouTube, I'm just another guy and this is a new series here on the channel. It's called Bounce Back Ability, and the basic idea is we get a team that is relegated using the LFC Marshall update and we try and get them back into the Premier League in one attempt. So basically the idea is whether I do the challenge or fail the challenge is basically dependent on whether we get promoted in any way, shape or form. So that may be win the league, automatic, or promote or playoffs. Either way I have to win, I have to get promoted, and if I get sacked that counts as a fail. So that's pretty much like the rules of the series, just get a team back up in one go. So there are a couple of teams I could choose from any division really. I mean, I could do a foreign division, but I decided to do Premier League and I decided to do QPR. So we're here at the start of the championship. I have made a couple of signings and have sold, or not sold, but got rid of and sold a couple of players. So, got people in, Robson Kanu, the Reading winger. I signed him in. I thought we needed to strengthen on the left attacking mid-side, so this is the guy that come in. Bear in mind the LFC Marshall update I'm using, I'm not sure if there's an updated one, but it doesn't have the likes of Charlie Austin and a couple of other players that are that have transferred since to QPR and have been transferred away. So we have got a couple of quite key players, I think. Players I think will play a key part in getting promotion this season. Our next signing was Titus Bramble. I mean, everyone pretty much knows this guy. Bit of a donkey at times, bit of a complete idiot when it comes to certain times in defence. But he has his good seasons every now and again, and he should be good enough at the championship level. So it's another good signing. And Simon Vikenic, wherever this guy's name is, he comes in as a backup centre attacking mid, and again should be decent enough for this level from a Blackburn player, of course, in the Premier League, and really would be the Championship. But of course they remove what would be his first season in the Championship for the next season, for the upcoming season. On the current season just started this weekend. So the players out, I released Sean Derry. Just didn't feel he was good enough. I felt we could get better players in. Plus I didn't feel we needed another defensive midfielder. There are quite a few of them here at the side, so I let him go. We sold Clint Hill for $1 million. Again, thought this guy we could get better in. Selling Clint Hill allowed me to bring in Titus Bramble, so I'm happy with that. We loaned out Dikati, whatever his name is. We loaned him guy out just because I feel he wasn't. We could get better players. I loaned him out. I'm not sure if they're paying any of his wage actually. I don't know why I really didn't make them pay some wage. What is it? Contract? This is what I'm looking for. They're paying none of the wage, but say if I wanted to continue the save on because I was really enjoying it, this guy's getting some first team experience which he won't be able to get here because I just feel he's not first choice and I probably should plop him in the reserves. We loaned out Eppering. This guy again wasn't good enough for the team, despite the fact he's played in the Championship before and stuff. I just felt better to get rid of him than keep him. So I ideally wanted to sell him, but Leeds come in with a loan deal, and that was the best I could offer. 100% of his wage being paid by Leeds. I'm happy with that. And then we loaned out a youngster just to get experience. Again, if I want to play the save on, I can, but I doubt I will. So tactic I'm using this season is a 4-2-3-1. I actually need to tweak it a little bit with you guys here. We're going to put that to default, and I need to take playoff sides off. So we're going to continue on. And we got Yeovil today, our first league game of the season. We won the Capital One Cup game in extra time, so our players have played a bit longer than what I really wanted them to. But this is going to be the team that starts, Julius Azar in goal, Danny Simpson right back, Titus Bramble and Mbia, centre backs, Suk Young playing left back, he's in for the replaced Traore, Forlin and Granero. On the right we have Hoylett, on the centre we have Tarat, on the left we have Robson Kanu, and up front we have Loic Remy. And then there's the bench, a couple of good players in there like Carl Henry. I like him. I think he's a good solid centre mid, hard crunching tackler. Park Ji-sung is still a very experienced player. We've got Bobby Zamora on the bench, of course, well established in the Premier League. Really shame he couldn't work out at Fulham with Mark Hughes, but whatever. Onucha play as well, and experienced Luke Young. So overall I'm happy with this team. I mean, it should be more than enough quality in the side to get promoted. And we get a newly promoted team, Yeovil, as well in the league, so one of the easier teams to start off with. Hopefully we can get off with a win. And how we'll be doing these games, I'll be doing a month and then a live com, a month live com, month live com, and that's how I'll be doing this series. Because I may do another team, after I complete QPR. I may move on to another side in a lower division or another country as a couple of landmarks and stuff. So Yeovil, they have Tate. I did not actually know that. I'm not sure if that's something they've done since or whether that is actually true. He is a good defender and going to take some quality to get past him. Continue to the opposition and yada yada yada. We'll get the assistant to do it. one guy reacted, oh well. But let's play this match. I mean, I'm going to set this, actually, it should be alright in 3D. We're going to speed it up a little bit more. And we can get rid of the league table. That doesn't really matter right now. So yeah, QPR, really good team. I think they get promoted this season. The game has just gone past, but they won 2-1 against Sheffield Wednesday. In what was a dominant performance from them. I watched the highlights from Football League Show. Dominant performance. They probably could have scored a few more. Really, Barton was lucky not to get sent off as well. So overall, I think that the squad there possesses enough quality to get promoted. But then again, the squad there probably could have had enough quality to survive if they'd have played as a team instead of individuals. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. I mean, Harry Redknapp did release a statement after the game saying those that don't want to stay can leave. And that's pretty much what he's doing. You know, he's agreed to release Bosingwa. I know that happened a few days ago. He's trying to get rid of anyone that doesn't want to stay, and just bringing in those able to get promoted from the Championship, which I believe most of them that, you know, played in the game have more than enough ability. I mean, Andrew Johnson, or it was Robson Kanu, unlucky there. As Andy Johnson, you know, showed as he pretty much dominated the defence for most of the first half, and till he got his goal and things like that. In the second half, he wasn't too bad either. But yeah, overall, the squad looks good. The squad, most of the players in the squad as well have had experience at that level. You know, they've been there before. Maybe not in the past few years, but definitely in earlier stages of their career. As we go 1-0 down, Titus Bramble not closing down enough. A debuting goal for the Oval player, and really a bit of a surprise goal from us. And we're dominating possession, but we're just not getting enough shots away. Robson Kanu not having the best game so far. So that's what we're going to improve on. But we've got a free kick. Titus Bramble skies it in typical fashion. There we go. It's a good old Titus Bramble. We know, you know, someone looking nervous despite the fact I feel he's a Premiership player, really. It's Tarat. Sikyong, Robson Kanu, Granero. No one wants to get the shot away. Okay. I mean, that's understandable. I mean, this is Yeovil, the team that should really be the whipping boys of the league. I know they beat Millwall. There you go, that's a good team talk. We beat Millwall. I mean, they beat Millwall, sorry, first game of the season. But still, really, I'd expect them to be the whipping boys of the league. And we have too much quality, and we should be able to dominate a team which is predominantly League One side. I mean, a surprise promotion from League One, really. So, the squad we possess is way too good for the Championship. Well, maybe not way too good, but you know, it's got this occasional players in there that are really good, like Loic Remy. I expect him to tear up the league. As Robson Kanu's through and bang, 1-1 equaliser there. Nice play from Granero, looking at finding the run out wide of Robson Kanu and slotting it home nicely indeed. So there we go. We're dominating this game. You know, we went 1-0 down, but maybe that's the kick up the arse we needed to try and get back into the game. We had to wait until half time and get our team talk through. Tarat unlucky not to get it in the goal, but you know, a bit too far out. Maybe you have to get a little bit closer. Probably make some subs after this highlight. Trying to find Titus Bramble with a set piece. Probably not the best idea considering he skied the last shot. You know, we're finding the ball. We're trying to find space. We're taking our time with the build-up play, which is good to see. I do expect quite an easy promotion out of this division, which is why I chose to start the series with QPR. Loic Remy not doing the best up front, so we're going to bring Bobby Zamora on. And we will bring on Park Ji-sung as well out on the right. So not too great so far. Would have expected 2-3-0 win. You know, not conceding. I would have expected very tight in defence. You know, I don't think they've had a shot since maybe the first 30 minutes of the game. And talking about just saying that, they will probably they probably bag one. Park Ji-sung's through. Sorry about a bit of a lag there, but Park Ji-sung scores a goal for us. Instant impact on his debut, of course. Like I say, this isn't perfectly updated, so there will be a few blips and things like that, saying like his debut. Good set piece, trying to find Titus Bramble again. Really should have watched that here. Robson Kanu finds it in. Tarat scores 3-1. There we go. This is the kind of display I expected to see. 3-1. I know it's taken us some time to get to a dominant position in this game, but at least it has come at last. You know, 3-1. The impact sub, Park Ji-sung, coming on, doing well. Really now all we have to do in the upcoming games is watch out defensively. I mean, we can't be conceding early. We have to start the game from the first minute, not from the 45th minute. But, you know, Yeovil are doing well. I'm not sure whether 3D is good. I'll probably do the next match in 2D because I think it lags every now and again, which isn't great. I'm not sure if it'll come out in the video. I don't know. McSheffrey there. Oh, good save from Julio Cesar. I mean, Yeovil got their first chance in the second half, and we won't make the last sub. We'll just let the game tick out and pick up our first 3 points of the season. Hopefully there'll be many, many more to come. I'm going to personally do this team talk. What a comeback. Superb. There you go. Morale is high. And we currently sit in third place after one game. So, expected victory against Yeovil, but still one you have to fight for. And they made us fight for it after taking the lead. So, really, we're going to, like I say, start from the first minute, not from the 45th. Sorry about the interruption there. But anyway, yeah, let's wrap up this episode. So, winning a first game. Bobby Zamora triggers claws, really? I don't really care. But, yeah, let's wrap up this episode. So, good win. I mean, how do our promotion rivals do? I expect Wigan to be up there. They currently drew their first game. I expect Reading to be up there. They lost their first game. So, it'll be interesting to see how this season unfolds. And the next time I will actually see you guys will be after the Blackpool game, and we will live com this Ipswich game. So, only 2 more games will be played in the league, which is, of course, the important thing. I don't really care about the Capital One Cup, but I will try and go as far as I can. Why not? If I can win a trophy, that'd be a nice achievement. But I highly doubt it with the squad I have. However, I expect to be quite far in the cups. But anyway, I'm rambling a bit. Let's end this episode. So, if you enjoyed this episode, please give it a like. New series shows if you enjoyed it. And until next time, guys, peace out.